Usually the best codes are the ones where you got at least lines of code. So if you look in the top 10 people, how did they do it? It always looks like
Yeah,
it's only two
maybe.
lines, something, yeah. So hello everybody, this is the guys from Germany with Advent of Code. This is day 23 of Advent of Code, and we got 30 seconds to go. Hello Achim.
Hello, Frank.
So, we expect a hard puzzle today because it's near the end, but we will see.
And open. Unstable diffusion. Mhm.
It's a little bit like Conway's game of
I'm
life.
still reading through the fluff.
Okay. Oh, complicated rules again.
And there's a secondary example. Okay, so we are on an infinite plane.
Yeah.
Wow. The puzzle input contains a lot of elves. I could show my code whilst yours is trying to find an answer.
If you want.
I can do that, no problem. So I can start.
Yep.
So I start with a parse method. I go through the input line by line, considering
Yeah.
the line indices as y coordinates and the column indices as x coordinates, and calculating them together into a long, and applying an offset of 10,000 to both axes, so that hopefully my coordinates never get negative, because that would get a bit messy, and with a factor between those two axes of 100,000.
So you calculate from the two coordinates one number and store it. So
Exactly.
let's call this compressed as a compressed long. Yeah, okay. I get it.
I compress the elf into a long value.
So why don't you use yeah, okay. It's okay. A set of
And
long.
uh,
So the more
and
convenient thing would be to use a set of a pair of integers, but okay.
it would be probably more convenient, but then I would define a pair class.
Yeah, okay, it's Java and you have not a predefinite class like every other programming language
Exactly.
has. Okay, I
So
understand.
going through this, so I have passed the elves, and then they consider moving. So I have the propose move method. I will go into there shortly. And if that returns -1, it doesn't move.
Yeah,
But if it does move, I put it into the moving map,
yeah.
which maps the elf's current position to its intended target position. And I also have another map with the target positions and then collision count.
Yeah, you count the target positions, and if there's a target position referenced by more than one elf, then it's this collision. Yeah.
Exactly. And for the moving, I check if there is a collision, and if not, I move the elf around by inserting its target position
Yeah.
and kicking out its current position. For the propose move method, it looks like this. So I have up here the checks whether there's an elf to the north, south, west, east, northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast,
Yeah.
all eight
Yeah. Yeah.
directions. If all of them are placed, can add them up like this.
But this would be nicer to define it in some kind of array and not use 8 variables, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe,
Okay.
but I did it this way, so I have names.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. 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 Okay.
And Yeah, it all comes with its pros and cons each. So then I have four suppliers, which so if the neighbor count is 0, it doesn't move, returns -1. If it decides that it might check to move, I have four suppliers, so method that return along with and taking no input, which so for north the four checks northwest, northward,
Yeah, yeah,
southward,
yeah,
east, westward, which would either return the new target position or -1.
yeah.
And I put them into a list. If I do that
Yeah,
statically, it would be
long story short, you check all four directions. So, yeah.
exactly. But I'm not turning this list around every time. I use a modulo addressing,
Yeah.
which is fast enough. If I wanted to do it fast, I could use a bitwise operation here.
So I always think these checks of these four directions and so on, there are a million ways to implement it. And if you look at the codes, how it is done, usually the best codes are the ones where you got at least lines of code. So if you look in the top 10 people, how did they do it? It always looks like
Yeah,
it's only two
maybe,
lines, something. Yeah,
but it works, at least that.
yeah, of course.
Um, yeah, and that essentially is it.
Yeah, yeah. Again, simulation. Do all details right, and it simply works.
Yeah. Hardest thing, yeah, I didn't read the paragraph about the directions turning around.
So, for the records, show your stats.
I stopped sharing my screen. Sorry. Reactivating screen sharing. Leaderboard. Personal stats. 1690 for the first part. 1553 for the second.
Minus 2779, oh god, and 2842. Yeah, I had to debug much too long today. So, nice riddle. I'm done for today. So, it's last day before Christmas. So, my last day to work, then I got some holidays. Nice feeling. So, we will meet tomorrow, same time, same place, okay?
Yay.
Okay, have a nice day, Achim. Goodbye.
Have a nice day.